You're right. I'm back for another kind of quick DVD update. First off, I'll show, because I was bitching about it in like the last video. I got Lawrence of Arabia. I got my money back off the seller. The seller was actually alright about it. Tried to give me some bullshit about it was damaged in transit, which obviously wasn't. But you know, I'll give them benefit of the doubt. And then up next, and I'm happy with the box set, you know, because I haven't really seen the films before. Puppet Master box set. But then, you know, like I don't know which case it is. I got this from Amazon. .co.uk, and I won't open it up, but just one of the DVD cases is smashed to shit, you know, and like it was sealed as well, which was like, you know, I was surprised that, you know, stuff like that's really irritating. But you know, when I just can't really be asked to send it back, so I'll probably end up keeping it. Next, I got this film very, very cheap, and it looks kind of a good laugh. I think it could be out of print now. I'm not too sure. It's By the Sword with F. Murray Abraham and Eric Roberts. Eric Roberts runs a fencing school. F. Murray Abraham's is a janitor, but there's more to him than that, and blah blah blah. You know, it looks kind of a daft kind of film. It was recommended by someone. It could be shy, but you know, I'll give it a watch. Up next is sorry about the glare. Confessions of a Serial Killer. True story of Henry Lee Lucas. I think it's based roughly upon him. I hear this is pretty good. Most of this update is actually a fair few. A lot of the serial killer films kind of available. You'll know a lot of them. I decided to pick them all up in one go. This was one of them. Up next, now I got this film on a recommendation of fellow YouTuber Mellow Gold. He's got another channel as well, Cyanide Breath Mints. Real good YouTube. You know, check his channel out. I'll give him a link below. He recommended this. Funny man. And for like the first 5 or 10-15 minutes, I was like, "What the fucking hell is this?" I was thinking, old Mellow Gold might have had a fair few pints. He might have been smashed off his fucking head while he was watching this. But I have to say, it really got funny. I'd never heard of it before until the recommendation. Guy wins a card game, moves his family into old kind of English manor house, and basically there's a resident demonic jester played by Tim James. I've never really heard of him, but I have to say there's some really good deaths in this, and it's pretty funny. It has a bit of a weak ending, but it's pretty good. So check that out, you know, and yeah, it was pretty entertaining. Up next, this is British horror film set in Scotland. It's called Outcast. Now, I really enjoyed this. I think it's one of the best horror films to come out of Britain for a long time. A mother and her teenage son are on the run from this is hard to describe. Kind of they're more travellers than gypsies. James Nesbitt's character's after them. You don't really know why. It's very good. I'd probably reveal too much. There you go. I'll leave you with a synopsis there if you want to pause it and kind of check it out. I don't want to reveal too much, but it's very, very good. And all I will say is the creature in the film, I think the effects are fucking fantastic. They look great. It's a very, very good film. I'd really recommend that. It's worth checking that out. Let's see what's next. Right. This is a double feature. Bat People and The Beast Within. I bought this film more for The Beast Within. The Beast Within looks a real good laugh. Sci-fi, spine-tingler follows an 18-year-old Michael McCleary, basically the son of an unholy union between his mother and a swamp beast, mutates into a crazed cannibalistic swamp creature. That sounds a great laugh. I'll be sure to check that out. But up next is probably the next couple of films will be mainly more the serial killer films. I've heard a lot of good things about this film. It's Dharma. Jeremy Renner, I saw him recently in The Town. They say he's really, really good in this. Oh, that's a good little tagline, the 17 Bodies one. Up next is Gacy. Kind of got me intrigued after seeing Dear Mr. Gacy winning Forsyth, so I thought I'd check this out as well. I hear this is pretty good. The Life of Old John Wayne. Yeah, that looks pretty good as well. This is supposed to be very good. Stars Robert Forster. The Hunt for BTK Killer. I say this is very, very good. It's a Bind, Torture, Kill. Bind, Torture, Kill. I'm not sure the guy's name. Who actually was responsible for it. But yeah, this looks pretty good as well. I hear this is very, very good. I think that was a TV movie. Next is a triple pack of Ed Gein, Bundy, Hillside Strangler. Hillside Strangler looks very interesting. I love the tag. There we go, from the Sunday Times. This film is repulsive, exploitive, semi-pornographic, violent, sadistic, and yet fascinating, and it looks pretty good, I have to say. Are they two cousins? This is on the back. C. Thomas Howell and Nick Turturro playing them. That looks good. But what kind of annoyed me was the Bundy film looks interesting as well. I'll quickly show that. It's just kind of slimline cases, but they're pretty. It's a nice little addition, I have to say. There's a Hillside Strangler. There's Bundy. And again, the shocking story of America's first serial killer. I don't really know why they put that, because he obviously wasn't. I think isn't it mostly seen H.H. Holmes is seen as the first American serial killer? I could be wrong there. If I am wrong, do correct me. Right, up next is I watched this yesterday, and it's The Grey Man. Very, very well made film. It obviously working with a limited budget, but it really, really felt like the late 20s, early 30s. Now I'm not going to try to pronounce that name. Is it Patrick Bacall? I think that could be right. He's very good in the film. Really portrays Albert Fish very, very well. It would be easy for him to portray him as kind of a lunatic. If anyone knows about Albert Fish, I'm sure many of you do. Guy's a fucking psych. Well, he wasn't just a psychopath. He was something else. Out of all the serial killers, it's weird, you know when you read about serial killers and you don't want it, but it's very morbid. You can't help but be fascinated by it in a strange way. But when you really read about Albert Fish, something just. I mean, he ticked all the boxes of just someone being truly disturbed. They don't show much violence in this, but then again, how could they? If anyone ever knows what he did, particularly to Grace Budd, you'll know it doesn't really need nothing needs to be shown, and what the hell could you show? But it's I'd really, really recommend this. It's a very, very good film. Really good film. Really well made as well. Well, last as well for the updates is really good film. It's called The Reef, and it's very weird. I think the one thing the film does, and it's a lot better than Open Water, which I didn't really like. Didn't really think it was that good. It really plays on people's nightmares, because I think everyone, people might have their their own fears, whether it be snakes or spiders or closed spaces or whatever. But I think many people unanimously agree one of the greatest fears would be stranded at sea. Say like your boat capsizes and you're in the water, and then again it plays on your second biggest fear of being attacked at sea, preferably, well, by a shark or a giant squid or whatever. The Beginning of the Beast always fucked me up, you know, with giant squid, you know, attacking the couple in the boat. But in this case, it's a 15-foot great white shark, and it's very, very good. Some of the underwater camera angles in this, it's very strange actually, because not many films, it comes in this nice slipcase as well, you can see, not many films really kind of have scared me, but I have to say, this film, my ass fell out my pants a fair few times watching this. It really, some of the bits in it with the underwater angles, one particularly just really shitted me up. I thought it was a really great film. I'll basically give you the brief synopsis. Basically, four backpackers, they're on a trip towards Great Barrier Reef in the yacht. The boat capsizes. One person stays on like the sinking boat, and the other four get into water and attempt to swim to an island. And of course, they get pursued by a great white shark. And really great use of camera angles. You'll know what I mean when it plays on your fear. Particular scene with another form of marine life. You'll see in the film, and you'll see with the camera angles how well they do it. You're watching it almost kind of with one eye closed. You're like, oh, what the fuck is this now? You'll know exactly what I mean when you see the scene. But it's very good. It's a shame that the ending's a little bit cliched, slightly. Considering what the story is based upon, it's loosely based on a tiger shark attack in the early 1980s. I wouldn't check that out, you know, before watching the film. Watch the film, then check it out, and you'll see what they changed. But it's very good. Thoroughly recommend it. And that is the end of the updates, and it'll probably be the end of the updates for a fair while. So yeah, and cheers for watching, and cheers for subscribing.